How you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today, as promised, we're going through Scoia'tael beginner's deck. Now, just before we start, just before we go through the deck and the gameplay, I wanna put something on the table. Like, if you are a beginner and you are starting with the Scoia'tael deck, and you want to start with the Scoia'tael deck, I'm not recommending it. It's not a simple deck. It's a really powerful one, but you need to have some skills and understanding of somebody that's already played this game and play Gwent in general. And yeah, so if you're new to the game, I'm not recommending it as a first deck. Maybe as a second or third after you tried some decks and you know what you're doing and just looking for a starting deck. So yeah, I can show you my deck and show you the gameplay, but as a starting deck, if you're a new guy, I'm not recommending it. Yeah, so I think this is going to be my at least for this period of time, I don't know, it's gonna be my last Gwent video. This channel is not gonna be just about Gwent. I wanna do some more videos and guides, not just Gwent, but I'm gonna do some Wild Hunt, Witcher Wild Hunt gameplays, guides, a few builds, and yeah, so I'm gonna pause for just a little bit from Gwent, but don't worry, I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna update the decks. Yeah, whenever I promise something, I'm gonna keep my word. So for a while, this is gonna be my last Gwent video, and I'm hoping to start to play and build some new builds for the Witcher game. If you already saw, well, maybe my first video that I uploaded to this channel was from the Witcher Wild Hunt game. It was my own build for the Wolven set, and sorry, if you into the Witcher games, so you should check it, and you should know that later on I'm gonna upload some more Witcher games and Witcher game videos, and maybe some other games. I'm kind of exploring, and yeah, so, and yeah, well, let's start the deck. Let's go through the deck. And yeah, so if you're new to the channel, if that's the first video you're watching, welcome. And there is a rule that I say on every guide, and the reason it's because it's a very important one. Don't overdo with the cards. The minimum card allowed is 25, and I'm not sure about the maximum, but you have to use I think 165 provision points tops, so you can't play more than 165 provision points. But I guess as long as you, what I'm trying to say is simply don't overdo with the cards. I think I think more than 30 cards is way too much. You don't need that much of cards. I think even 28-9 cards is too much. So just keep it a minimum, something between 25, 26, 27, 28 cards. You can go with it, but it's too much. So try to be efficient as much as possible. So as you can see, I used just 26 cards, and a little spoiler, this deck is gonna become, I'm going more with the Elven decks and Dryad decks. I actually prefer them when you advance with the deck with the Scoia'tael. That's the more of a gameplay that I prefer. And yeah, I for now I used some dwarfs, but I'm not gonna keep them I'm not gonna keep them for long. So the dwarves, probably in the future I'm gonna replace them with dryads and with the elves, or maybe full dryads. Not sure about it yet. So yeah. Anyway, so starting from down, go up. We have the dwarven skirmisher and the Scoia'tael neophyte. One each, it's enough. Two cards of the dwarven agitator. Yeah, you have the hawker healer, the miner. Yeah, the healer and the miner, one each. Now the dryad fledgling, use both of them. Elven Swords Master, one is enough. Mahakam Marauder, I hope I pronounced it right. Two cards, yeah, so two of them. Now you have the Hamadryad one, Malcolm Volunteer and Malcolm Defender, two each. Now that card is quite unique, and Scoia'tael, actually, I think it's the only deck that you can use trap cards. I'm not sure that you have trap cards in Nilfgaard or Monster. Yeah, you don't have trapped cards, just the Scoia'tael. And yeah, so but here's the deal: don't overdo with the traps. One is enough. Okay. So you have the Incitating Trap, the Morana Runestone one, Half Elf Hunter, the Lacerate, Whipping Willow one, Ida Emin Epsivani one, Pavako Gale one, Milaen one, Geralt of Rivia, of course. I already said it on my previous videos. In the beginners decks, always use them. Later on I will show you different cards that have similar effect and more efficient, even better effects. And Zoltan Warrior one. About the skill. So Nature's Gift. Give an allied unit vitality for 2 turns, charge 3 times. It's a really nice effect. Now, here's the thing. I actually have some way better cards to use. As you can see, for example, Trent Boar is a really good card, and yeah, and the Dryad Mitron, and you see, I have some really good cards, but here's the thing. That's a beginner's deck, so I'm not gonna use advanced cards in this deck. I'll try my best to keep the decks as simple as possible, and I hope it's as simple as possible, because, as I said, Scoia'tael decks, they're not simple to use. They are kind of advanced deck. And yeah, so once again, if you're a beginner, start with Monster deck or Nilfgaard. They're way easier. Well, at least in my opinion, they're way easier to understand and way easier to go with. Later on, you can start with a Scoia'tael. You can use my deck. I'll show you the gameplay, and yeah. So while I'm going to the gameplay, I'm gonna link in the description down below my Instagram channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And if you like this video so far, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot. Thank you. Okay, so let's look for an opponent, a worthy one. Okay. So I have this rule, whoever watched it knows, I'm not gonna play more than 3 cards on my first round. And yeah, I already got one, although it's a really good card, but I'm gonna change this one too. Redraw? Yeah. So I'm gonna use just 3 cards. My guess is this one, maybe this one. Finish redrawing. Okay, let's start. Play wooden spoon. Okay. Let us begin. So this card goes really good with this card, with the defender. Every yellow turn on, turn end, boost self by 1 if this unit is boosted, and right now I'm boosting it from my hand. So yeah, they work extremely good together. If you're using this deck, keep them together. Yeah, my first deck was actually monster deck. They're quite good. I prefer the wild hunt decks, and I'm guessing that he got a wild hunt, or maybe he just made some mix and match, I guess. If he's a beginner or using it for the first time, so I guess it's a mix and match. But we'll see. Okay, now let's use the trap. You'll see when I use it, it's gonna turn around like this. That's how the trap works. So basically he knows that I use trap. That's why I'm not recommending to overuse, because he basically can just summon like really weak units. So yeah, sacrifice a weaker unit. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, I think it's a good start. Hope he'll use some good cards too, so I'll get a really good advantage. is quite slow. I think it's kind of a strategy to be slow, so I'll like screw it and leave the battlefield, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. Why did he do that? He got I think he made the mistake because as you can see this enemy is this unit damage an enemy unit only when it's on range row. Yeah, I would have played on range. I don't know why he used it. So, yeah, I'm skipping. Told you, 3 cards, no more. And no less, of course. Yeah. Just hit the pass. Hit the pass. Good. So now he got more points than me though, but I got more cards and he's starting. So if I was in his shoes, I would have played like 1-2 card tops and skip, like to lose and make me, you know, use some cards. Let's see. So don't really need this card, but I'm gonna keep him. There are a few nice cards here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of redrawing cards. So yeah, he got 9 cards. I got 10 cards. Roach. Interesting. I hope he'll speed up, bro. Or sis, speed up. Gonna play with all my harmony cards. Come on. Okay. And I'm gonna use my ability just for a little bit, because why not? Yeah, it doesn't intimidate me. I don't care. Probably he's gonna die soon. Hmm. Finally, he did something I would have done on his in his shoes. Let's see. Should I use Geralt? Yeah, I think it's gonna be more than enough. Maybe I should have used the dwarf. Yeah, no worries. Oh, perfect. That's good. Now, I already got one, so I can move. And I don't need tread now. Oh well. Anyway, it got cooldown, so I don't care to use it now.
Are you kidding me? Now I'm way up, way up. Bitch, I'm way up, way up, way up, way up. A nigga like me going way up, way up.
This card goes really good with Vitality, like really good. So instead of adding just 1 point, I got 2. So yeah, really good together.
We gotta live no on. From check to check. Mama, please don't worry about me. I got racks. Now I'm way up, way up. Bitch, I'm way up, way up, way up, way up. A nigga like me going way up, way up.
So slow. Okay. Now here's the deal. I'm I hope he doesn't have the Geralt of Rivia as well, so instead of putting it on
Bitch,
her,
I'm way up,
I'm gonna put it on
way up,
him.
way up, way up. A nigga like me going way up, way up.
Hmm. Yeah, you should have started with it. Let's see. What are my options? Yeah, I think this one goes because already got this ability and harmony will give me nothing. So damage an enemy unit by 2. See ya. See what he got. Told you, he might have it, and this is why you need to not to focus your all your buffs on just one unit. Buff all of your units, so that way each will be a little bit stronger instead of one be stronger, and then you might be end up losing because of this mistake. So anyways, that was the Scoia'tael deck. That was my starting deck. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I will definitely upload more videos for Gwent, but as I said earlier in the video, I'm just gonna pause for just a little bit to focus a little bit on my on other games. It's not a Gwent channel, it's a gaming channel and guides channel. Yeah, that just I really enjoy playing Gwent, I'm not gonna lie. Meanwhile, I am going to I'm gonna keep playing Gwent and improving my and start to upgrade my deck. And yeah, so for now I'm gonna just focus a little bit on The Witcher. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll definitely see you next time. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description down below. So I see you later, guys.